Our next speaker is another board member of the U.S. Center, Harriet Mayor Fulbright, who's president of the William and Harriet Fulbright Center. I want to add a personal note to the introduction. One of my great excitements in joining the U.S. Center was the privilege of meeting Harriet and hosting her on our campus. But the real footnote goes to the fact that her late husband, Senator William Fulbright, former head of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, was a colleague at my college at Oxford of my tutor. And he told me stories about wee Willie Fulbright, as he said, that I won't repeat here tonight. But at any rate, it's a privilege to have Harriet on the board and to have her here.
Thank you very much. I'm sure those stories are best left unsaid. One of the things that he told me was that he went to Oxford to learn how to drink and smoke. I kept trying to breaking him the latter habit, but I never succeeded. I am delighted to represent the education world of the citizen diplomacy, and it is incredibly important, as I'm sure you all know. I have just completed a small book called Fulbright and His Program, and it is full of the most amazing testimonials of those who did receive their Fulbright. Many people have said that they didn't understand why it was so important to go in person to a country. After all, we have not just the internet, but we have television so that we can see what's happening over there as well, and movies galore. My feeling is that all of these, in the first place, are usually the eye of one beholder, the person behind the camera, or the person who wrote the script. And it's about like looking through a tiny keyhole to see what is out there versus actually walking out and opening the door and possibly even walking onto the porch and having a dialogue with the people out there. It is mind-expanding. It is mind-changing. Bill Fulbright created this program because of what the Rhodes Scholarship did for him, which was totally change his life, his mind, expanded not only his network, but his way of thinking. And I think that is the important thing, the way of thinking that needs to be shown to be varied. We are not the only ones who know exactly how to live, how to interact, and how to behave. There are many other equally valid forms in their way of being, and an exchange program is a truly wonderful way of doing that. One of these enthusiastic Fulbright scholars who wrote about this talked about the fact that she went on and on about the way of being, and also the network that she developed, and the way it completely changed her career, and that the actual book learning and the degree was simply a small, nice bonus with regard to this whole experience. So I am really, really glad to see as many people as are here today who can really appreciate not only this, but the whole aspect of citizen diplomacy. And I want to particularly applaud both David Rowe and Ann Shoddy for doing such a magnificent job of bringing this to the fore. Thank you very much.